From Tampa Bay streaming news leader, this is ABC Action News.
Hello, I'm Jameson Euler. Meteorologist Jason Adams has Florida's most accurate forecast in just a moment. But first, here are your top stories at this hour. One person is in critical condition after a boat crash in St. Pete. This is near the 4th Avenue and Sunset Drive North area. St. Pete Fire Rescue says a 15-foot boat crashed into the rocks and seawall at this location. 2 people were on the boat, one in critical condition at Bayfront Health St. Pete. The other person suffered and treated by paramedics at the scene, suffered minor injuries. Investigators still trying to figure out what led up to that crash. Opening statements began today for the trial of a Sarasota bishop accused of sexually abusing children and young adults for decades. 74-year-old Henry Lee Porter Sr. is the former bishop of the West Coast Sarasota Evangelical Church. He's accused of sexually abusing children from as far back as 1989. In his trial, the state is accusing Porter of 2 counts of sexual battery of a child under the age of 12. 2 Florida deputies have been suspended for 2 weeks for leaking news about Bob Saget's death before his family was alerted. The Orange County Sheriff's Office says the 2 officers have been suspended for 81 hours without pay. According to investigators, one of the deputies told his brother about Saget's death. That brother then posted about it on social media. The other deputy, who was off duty and not involved in the investigation, told his neighbor about Saget's passing. Saget was found by a hotel security officer at the Ritz-Carlton in Orlando on January 9th. Now here's meteorologist Jason Adams with Florida's most accurate forecast.
And we are looking at a cool start tomorrow morning in comparison to where we typically are here this time of year. We've seen lower humidity move in today, and that allows our overnight low temperatures to get a bit more comfortable. Upper 60s inland, low to mid 70s at the coast, still on the warm side, but we've barely been dropping to 80 degrees at the coast for the last 4 to 5 days. So this will be a nice treat for us when you start the day. And even though temperatures are going to bake once again in the afternoon back into the lower to middle 90s, the heat index value is only going to be a degree or 2 above what our air temperature is. So we're talking about 95-degree heat indices versus 105 to 110 degree heat indices like we did last weekend. As far as rain coverage goes, it stays less than 10% for the next couple of days. We bump it back up to 60% by the upcoming weekend.